Hello, this is a video on how to access the resources through BrainPop.com, particularly for the resources to benefit our intervention and reteaching. So one thing I'm going to tell you is we're going to want to go immediately to BrainPop.com. That's not what we're actually going to do. We're going to type in educators.brainpop.com. Okay, that's going to bring up a different website here. It looks a little bit different. You may not have the login here. If, however, you do need a login, you go ahead and email anybody on your A team. They should be able to get that to you. All right, you'll notice here, as far as your general on grade level reteach, you could use the academic standards. I want you to say to yourself, why is it that for intervention, we are not going to go over here? Take a guess. Because we're focusing on skills and not the standards. You're right. If you said we're focusing on skills and not standards, you got it. You hit the nail on the head. Okay. So if we're doing grade level reteach, then you do go over here to the standard. However, what we're going to focus on is intervention. And so maybe one of our particular areas of focus is number sense. I'll go up here. I'm going to type in number sense. And you'll notice up here in the blue, there's lesson ideas, standards, video, and lesson plans and printables. Of course, we know that in this situation, the lesson ideas, which is good sometimes if you're stuck, you don't quite know where to go. However, when it comes to actually doing the lesson plans, that's probably your best bet. Okay. It is okay to go ahead and have a video, but if you have the lesson plan, it will tell you exactly where you tie in the video with the printable that goes accordingly. So I'm going to click on that sub area. One thing that's going to be of import is for you to look at this beforehand. Don't just click on something randomly and then wondering what happens. Here's why. You'll notice here that it says comparing numbers background information compared to this where it says math, facts, and number sense lesson plan. Those have been mixed in. Okay, so you may want to make sure, you'll see here, this one says rounding activities for kids. But the way that your lesson plan looks could be totally different. Okay, of course, we all know that we don't focus on the Common Core. We're here in Texas. However, the concepts, what their students will do is what's important. So you're going to need to make sure that this is aligned with what your areas of focus are. You need to be looking at your STAR math areas of instructional need and what they're prepared for. Then you're going to have to look at actually what's going to come with the kids. Also, be aware that you need to read through the whole lesson plan so that you are not there and saying, oh, I'm not quite sure what else I'm supposed to do. Let's look at one other lesson plan here. Okay, you'll notice that you also need to look, even though you'll look at the grade levels, more important than looking at the grade levels is going to be looking at the needs of your students and the areas that they are weak in, which is going to be why it's so important to look at that instructional planning guide from STAR Math in this particular case, and so that you can focus accordingly. Okay, because you may end up on here and realize, oh, this is a particular thing you need. So it says counting on repeated subtraction. Maybe they don't need counting on in this one. Maybe they need repeated subtraction. Okay. My suggestion is that you look and you need to play the game, because we all know too, so that you don't end up having to do things where you have to reinstall it and you aren't sure what it is you need to do. Remember that time is of the essence. Okay. Also, one of the lovely things about BrainPop, of course, is that it's not only for math. It's for math, it's for reading, it's for science, but we know that our primary focus during intervention time is math and reading. All right, I hope this is of help to you. Have a great day.